Right, so how's it going everyone? Chris here with a video in a little bit of a different setting than my usual videos. If you're one of my design fans, you may be used to me being in my office doing my question time videos, or maybe you've seen my gaming channel videos. So needless to say, I do enjoy making the odd video every now and again. I used to do all those vlogs when we moved into our new house, and when we got Jake the dog. And obviously I've now got into the motorcycle scene, and I came across the community of Moto vloggers, so I thought to give that a try. As soon as I've got my GoPro, come on 125, got my GoPro attached to the helmet, I'll do a little setup video showing how I've got all this wired in with the microphone and everything. But yeah, this is my new bike, motorcycle, or motorzycle, as old Arnold Schwarzenegger would say in the movie Terminator 2. I got myself some clothes, some boots, and a motorcycle the other week, and this is about the third time I've been out on it, and it's lots of fun. So I've been wanting to get into motorcycling for a while now. I was going to wait and do the full direct access and get a big bike to begin with, but it's quite a big expense to you know, to pay all in one go. And also we've got the come on, gear down. We've also got the wedding coming up next year, which is you know, where all our funds are going at the moment. But I decided to do the CBT for my birthday, which allows me to then ride a 125 with L plates for up to 2 years. So I'm going to ride this around for about a year or so, at least till after March when the wedding is, and then get on and do the Module 1 and Module 2, so then I can get onto the the big bikes. It's just a shame we're in the UK and you know, learn and ride is stuck with 125 cc's. I know in America and I think even Australia as well, that they see, you know, 600 cc's as you know, easy enough to ride for new riders. I mean, I've only been this, I think it's about the third or fourth time I've been out on it, and I'm already used to the power and you know, itching for something a bit bigger just to, you know, pull me up these hills. But the bike itself is a Honda XR 125, and unfortunately I do have to ride it around with L plates front and rear, seeing as I've only got that provisional license, so to speak, even though I've been a car driver for, you know, 10 years now. In the UK you've got to go through the whole motorcycle thing separately. I did fly through that CBT though. I mean, I went into it knowing the you know, the workings of a motorcycle, and obviously having Laura, my fiance, as a driving instructor, I'm pretty clued up on all the you know, the rules of the road and things like that. So I flew through the CBT, and the guys were actually surprised that I'd never ridden a motorbike before. They were both convinced that you know, that I'd had prior practice. But that was the first time. I picked it up pretty well and flew through the CBT, and he reckoned it wouldn't take me long at all to you know, do the full license, the Module 1, Module 2. But obviously I said I'd have to wait until go on, Mr. Cyclist. I'd have to wait until after the wedding to do that. But at least that does give me the opportunity to, you know, get some road practice in. Obviously, even though it's a 125, it's still a motorbike, and still you know, as vulnerable as you would be on a bigger bike. And I'm pretty sensible. I'm not one of these guys who's going to be tearing around these corners. But being from Sheffield, I've got these beautiful roads in the Peak District to ride on. So that's where we're going today. So the whole point of these little videos is so you can tag along on my little motorcycling adventures. You can sit on my shoulder up there and see all the views. It's a little bit windy today though, so I'm hoping that all this wind noise that I can hear doesn't you know, get picked up on the microphone. Maybe this is what I'm talking about, 125 power. think I'm going to save the topic of the type of bikes that I'm into for another video. But like I mentioned, there's a Honda XR, which for anyone who's not particularly into bikes, is one of those off-road style, known as a supermoto or enduro style. It's like those like a motocross bike, but road legal with lights and indicators and everything like that. So it's pretty tall. It's nice for new riders, having quite an upright riding position. And it does look pretty cool, with the exception of those L plates that I'm stuck with. God, this wind's heavy today. I feel it pulling me back, doesn't it? Because it's hitting me straight on. But today's a little adventure. I'm just coming out for an hour or so ride around the peaks. To be honest, I've no idea where I'm going. I've had a quick look on Google Maps and I've got a rough route in mind, but having not spent too much time just leisurely riding around the peaks, I've only been through when passing through to Manchester, or going out to day trips to Castleton or Bakewell. I'm heading towards I think heading to run out of fuel here. Let's find somewhere to pull in. Seem to have cut out. Let's see. Stick it in neutral. Let's have a look. Let's turn this reserve tap on, see if it's which way is reserve now. Off and reserve, I guess. There we go. Let's try going like this, see how far we get, see if it was the fuel or not. First bit of excitement on this little adventure anyway. I think the plan went to where I'm planning to go. So to be honest, I've no idea. I'm heading down to Fox House to begin with. Follow that around. I think it's called Hathersage or somewhere around there. Then I'm going to take a detour, and I think it's Baslow that I'll be passing through, and then back up to Fox House. So a little loop just around the centre of the peaks. Where's this guy going? How much road do you want? Decides to drift across the centre line. To be honest, I don't know if I'm even going in the right direction. I think I'm wrong direction for Fox House anyway. But maybe I can go for a ride through Chatsworth. I mean, just past here. I think there's a road that goes through Chatsworth. I have no idea how to get to it. I need to come out riding with my future father-in-law again, Roy. He's the biker of the family. Went out with him last weekend. Obviously, he knows Peak District like the back of his hand. Been out riding these woods for quite a few years. Right, left of this one, let's go towards Bakewell. Some Bakewell tart. So I think Bakewell it is then. Find a petrol station. Yeah, that's one thing I'm quite looking forward to, having a bike with a fuel gauge, not a reserve tank. Apparently there's quite a fair bit of fuel in these reserve tanks, but it's a bit worrying. Bakewell down there, is it? I doubt there's going to be a petrol station in the town centre. Let's go through, I guess. Watch out for pedestrians. Which way am I going? There we go, petrol station. Oops, go for this one. Right. Well, I'm all fueled up. If I can ever get out of here, I'm going to have to cut this little adventure short because I've just looked at the time and it's time I should be heading back. This is the way I came. Yeah, this is right. So I was going to put, you know, the Supreme petrol in the 97 runs. Is it 97 run stuff. Even though it's like not some super powerful engine, but you know, 97 over 95 just helps it run a little bit better. It only costs like £10 at a time to fill it up. So we're all fueled up again. It's only to hopefully get me back home. Let's hope that that juddering issue and cutting out was down to the low fuel. Obviously, we needed £10 in it, and that sounds like it didn't have, you know, it didn't have much in it. Right, so I think that just about finishes off this first moto vlog. Not far to go now till I get home, as I trundle up this hill in the wrong gear. Come on, you can make it. So if you want to stay up to date with these things, as always, I'll be posting them both on YouTube and on my chrisspooner.com website, both of which you can subscribe. So if you want to stay up to date with them, then that's how to do so. I'll also post out links every now and again on Twitter, but so you never get to, you know, you're not always online to see them at a certain time of day. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later.